All right, so we're looking in Math 171. I told you I'd finish up some notes. So this is R5 Part 2. I've got an absolute value equation I want to tackle. So we have 8 plus 5x is equal to 3x minus absolute value of 9 minus x. And the goal of these is I need to get the x out. Right? I need to get it out of the absolute value. So the only way to do that is to isolate the absolute value. So I'm going to do that by subtracting 3x from both sides, which is going to leave us 8. 5x minus 3x is 2x is equal to negative absolute value. 9 minus x. Absolute value is not by itself still, not quite. There's a negative out front, so I can solve that issue by either dividing both sides by -1 or multiplying both sides by -1. Both are valid. All it does is flip all the signs on the right. So I'm looking at -8 minus 2x is equal to absolute value 9 minus x. When I have an absolute value isolated, I now can break this up into two things. I either have exactly what I have written, -8 minus 2x is equal to what's inside the absolute value, or what's inside the absolute value is equal to the opposite of that. So negative, opposite of that just means take the negative, and then on the right, what's inside again. So I'm going to solve both of these, and we'll start on the left. Let's do some work here. Everything with an x is going to the right. Everything without is going to the left. Subtract the 9. Add the 2x. -8 minus 9 more is -17. -2x plus 2x is 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. X plus 2x leaves me x. So that one's done. X is equal to -17. And then the other one, distribute that negative, so everything flips back to positive, and I'm looking at 8 plus 2x is equal to 9 minus x. I'm not going to do the same thing. I'm going to move everything with an x to the left. Again, and this is just a habit for me, trying to keep the coefficient of x positive so I don't have to come back and do a division at the end. So I'm kind of thinking 2 steps ahead. So everything with an x is on the left now. Everything without needs to go to the other side, which is the right side. 8 minus 8 is 0. 2x plus x is 3x. 9 minus 8 is 1. X plus x is 0. Get x by itself. Divide by 3, and x is 1/3. Now, I do have to check these, and it is going to take a minute to do that. So I'm going to come back and just grab the original problem, copy and paste. Smarter, not harder. That's how we work. I'll just change this out here to check so that it makes sense. And let's get after it. So, -17, try it out. -17, plug that in, and we get 8 plus 5 times -17 is equal to 3 times -17 minus absolute value 9 minus -17. All right, math. 5 times -17. Looking it up. Gonna use the calculator. No reason to try to guess when I think I know. So that's 8. Order operation says I have to do that multiplication before I can do the addition. So 5 times -17 is -85. is equal to 3 times negative 17 is negative 51 minus absolute value 9 minus negative 17 is plus. Absolute values work like a parentheses when it comes to order of operations, so whatever's inside has to be done before I take that out. 8 minus 85, when I did this before, I made a mistake. 8 minus 85 is negative 78, is equal to negative 51 minus absolute value. 9 to 17 is 26. Absolute value 26 is 26. Nothing exciting there. So negative 78 is equal to negative 51 minus 26 more is negative 77. And I told you I was going to make that mistake. Use the calculator on the left. 8 minus 85 is not 78. It's negative 77. So negative 77, this checks. Okay. Second part, if I check the 1/3, was it negative or positive? It was positive. So let's find that original. Oh, made the mistake I told you not to make. 8 plus 5 times 1/3 is equal to 3 times 1/3 minus absolute value of 9 minus 1/3. All right, and we're gonna do some work here. Let's get those fractions handled. 5 times 1/3 is 5/3. Nothing interesting there. 3 times 1/3 is 1. That's nice. Absolute value 9 minus 1/3. I cannot clear the fractions inside the absolute value. I have to respect the absolute value. 9 is the same thing as 27 over 3. 27 over 3 minus 1 over 3 is 26 over 3. On the right, on the left-hand side, 8 is the same thing as 24 over 3. Is equal to 1 minus absolute value 26 over 3 is 26 over 3. On the left, 24 plus 5 24 plus 5 is 29 over 3. And then on the right, 1 minus 26 over 3. 1 is the same thing as 3 over 3. So 3 over 3 minus 26 over 3. We can already see this is not going to work for us because what's up? My signs are opposite. Numbers don't match either. 3 minus 26 is negative 23 over 3. So that one fails. So that means my solution set only contains negative 17.